guys, welcome back.
We have different scenery
We have
going
the birds
on.
chirping. It's a beautiful New York day, and we figured we'll film outside.
And it's perfect for the purpose of this video, which is our spring and summer TBR list.
Yes.
So the first book on my TBR list was sent to me by Grace from Loving Them Books as part of a booktube tour, and that is Nora and Kettle by Nicolle Taylor, who is also the author of the Woodlands series. So the thing that caught my attention about this book is that it is a Peter Pan retelling. And normally we hear about like Cinderella and Snow White and like all those stuff, but I've never seen a Peter Pan retelling. So that's why I've decided to do the booktube tour. Also, what got me interested in the book is the tagline, which basically says, "What if Peter Pan was a homeless kid trying to survive, and he flew away for a good reason?" So it's about a 17-year-old orphan named Kettle. He is Japanese American, and this book takes place after the tragedy of World War II. So being Japanese after the war, he had some hard times here, but he found kind of like his solitude in an abandoned subway tunnel with his gang, the Lost Boys. So now you have a healthy 18-year-old girl named Nora. Fortunately, due to her dad, she kind of becomes trapped and has to stay at home to protect her little sister. Nora and Kettle has lived side by side for months, and they never crossed paths before until one night Nora almost gets killed, and Kettle kind of pulls her through a window and saves her. So even though they are both going through their hardships, coming together, they try to make a world a better place. So there's also a giveaway. The prize is a Clean Teen Publishing mystery box with some awesome swag. And also, if anybody decides to purchase this book, because it does sound amazing, there are 5 extra entries into the giveaway for everyone that purchases.
So excited.
Exciting!
Ever since I bought this book, I've been wanting to read it, and now I feel like it's time, and that is Maybe One Day by Melissa Cantor. This is a more sadder book. It is about 2 friends where one of them gets sick, and it's having to deal with that. I've heard awesome things about this book, and it's something that, again, has been on my shelf for quite a few months, and I've been like dying to read it.
Now is the time.
I love books that deal with great friendships because it kind of like hits home. So, yay! No.
So my next pick is going to be a series, even though I only have the first 2.
But I could let you borrow my last one.
You could definitely let me borrow. You're such a good friend.
I know.
And that will be The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. And I also have It's Not Summer Without You. I don't have the third part because they did not have it on Book Outlet.
Yeah. So
I'll get that from Nicolle. So I've had these on my shelves for like 2 years now, I think.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
probably.
It's been a while since I've had them, and I've never had the time to pick them up. But of course, this is about a girl who's been best friends with these 2 brothers, and they've been close ever since childhood. And every summer, they always go back to the same beach house. But of course, as they get older, things get complicated. Things change, and I've heard great things about it, not only from this one, but also from people on here.
yeah, I have not finished the last one yet.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, hopefully I could like catch up, and then we
Yeah.
could like talk about it. So that's that.
This book is people's like #1 contemporary book. That is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I know this follows twins. I don't like to read about books like this too much, so I want to go into it mostly blind. I have a feeling that I will definitely fall in love with this book.
The next book that I'm choosing will be Take Me There by Carol E. Dean. This is another book that I've had for a long time, and the opportunity never came, so I thought this time I am going to stick to it. And it's about, he is a bad boy with a bad past, and of course, all of us, we love our bad boys. And there's this girl, who is the complete opposite of him, and you can kind of see past his like tough exterior and all that. Well, he gets into some trouble and he has to hit the road, and I kind of think she comes with him. I'm not entirely sure. It's not what it says, but I will find out.
My next book is a super summer book, and I know I'm gonna like really enjoy it, especially now. And that is Boy Crazy, author of Summer Boys, by Haley Abbott. It's about Casey and her two best friends, and they make a pact to kiss 10 different boys before school starts.
Oh!
Naughty.
Stimmy.
They want no commitment, no drama, nothing. Until Casey, meets the perfect guy for her. I mean,
that was bound.
This is a trope that I will forever fucking love. But this guy happens to be 9 boys too soon.
She got him fast.
But not to mention that this guy turns out to be her best friend's ex. Drama.
Ooh.
So of course their pact is gonna probably go downhill. But I am honestly really excited. It's a short book, and
yeah, it's short.
I think it'll be really good.
It's packed with goodness, though. So my last book is Meant to Be by Lauren Morel. I've mentioned this book before in a tag not too long ago, and it follows a girl named Julia, and she is head over heels over this guy named Mark, and she loves him so much. But then she goes on a spring break with her whole class, and in her class is this kid that she kind of does not like. His name is Jason, and he's kind of like the class clown. But during the trip, she starts getting these texts that are very like romantic and stuff like that, and then he decides to help her to find out who is sending her all these texts. So I'm kind of interested to see what is going on. Who is she gonna go to? I kind of hope she goes like for him, even though he's like the class clown. But he's gonna be like helping her and stuff. They're gonna get close and stuff. So I kind of think that's gonna happen, but I'll find out.
So this is also a contemporary book that a lot of people love, especially for the summertime. And that is My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. This girl, Samantha, who is like proper and a neat freak, she comes across her next door neighbor who happens to be messy and loud and obnoxious. So he falls into her life, and then she starts to fall for him. But then along the way, she gets hit with a tough choice, whether it's to save her family or herself.
Oh wow, this just like took a turn.
I know. Excited to read this. So here are some of the books that we hoped to get to for the remaining of spring and of course summer.
I hope I get through all these.
Yes, because honestly this summer there's a lot of good books that are coming out, so we don't want to keep this too big. So let us know if you have read any of them.
So I hope you guys enjoyed.
And we'll see you next time. Bye,
Bye guys.
Oh, person. Hello, how you doing? Want me in the video? Wait, is she going upstairs? Yeah, she's going up the stairs. Okay.
There's part 2. What?
There's part 2. What?
They're having sex. They are having sex. They are doing their thing. And flying. They're way gone. They're like up on top. The struggles of doing this outside. Wait, they're coming back. Come back. Because they're falling. They're fucking. They're okay. All right, I kind of think they did their thing. They have to fuck. We need bees. All right, yeah, they went over the house. Your hair went in Nicole's like. I don't think I've ever heard that come out of her mouth. Okay. When they flew away, it's a fly.
It's a fly.
Nicole's like.
Nature.
That's gonna be really loud.
It's a Sunday. Why are people doing construction? Isn't this a day where you don't do shit? Forgive yourself. Hair busted up. I got this. I'll make myself look pretty. It's alright. Okay. Alright. Why are they drilling shit? My head really hurts now. Peace.